And good afternoon, evening, whatever this would be for you folks, as we are just about ready to go with game number 2 of the IHSA Class A regional action here from West Prairie tonight. And I did not get to the scoreboard. I apologize, folks. We'll change that right now. As we wearing multiple hats here and trying to keep up with everything, and I forgot one thing, so I apologize. We will correct it as we speak here. We are here for BPC and United. We are not going to change the colors, but we will change the name. Spartans and Red Storm. I guess I could try to change the logos real quick. Sorry about that. Well, we're just about ready. We will do the starting lineups. We will not have a national anthem. We already did that. So we will just have the starting lineups tonight. Game is being brought to you here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. The pregame sponsor is JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. As the scoreboard is updated now, and we'll be ready to go when the time comes. Once again, I will be doing the announcing for this contest as well, so you will sound a little different than normal, as we will do the in-gym announcing for this contest as well for the starting lineups. As we're just about there, 15 seconds until we clear the gym, or clear the floors. Daisy Crow and Gracie Havens on the postseason roster for BPC. As Mr. Finch, the AD from West Prairie. They'll be first. BPC will be the first team announced. John Burton is alongside tonight.
Hello, hello.
So we're going to start the starting lineups now. Good evening and welcome to West Prairie High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the Red Storm of United High School and the Spartans of BPC High School. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Spartans. At right back, wearing number 17, Katie Rotifer. At right front, wearing number 25, Ashanti Strange. At middle front, wearing number 22, Courtney Oakman. At left front, wearing number 34, Aaron Jackson. At left back, wearing number 26, Elizabeth Suter. At middle back, wearing number 18, Taylor Gustafson. And the libero, wearing number 40, Peyton Bowman. The Spartans are coached by Kelly Zarillo and Judy Bowman. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Monmouth United Red Storm. At right back, wearing number 9, Kerrigan Sperry. At right front, wearing number 1, Maddie Diaz. At middle front, wearing number 17, Callie Mason. At left front, wearing number 4, Veronica Miller. At left back, wearing number 3, Madison Penn. At middle back, wearing number 6, Reese Bertelson. And the libero, wearing number 2, Lauren Kane. The Red Storm are coached by Carrie Clayton, assisted by Courtney Young, Bree Simkus, and Kristen Murdoch. I couldn't even read my own writing there, John. That's how big of a hurry I was in. I apologize, folks, as we've got 19 folks watching. As I always do, if you're watching, please let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Put it in our live chat as we're just about ready to get underway here from West Prairie High School. As I may be a little slow on the gun here for a few things, folks, as they changed the roster on us substantially. Did the Red Storm, so we're trying to get caught up. John did his best to help me out, but we ran out of time, didn't we, John?
Yes, we did. Just all part of it.
And it looks like the Red Storm will serve first, and it will be number 9, Kerrigan Sperry, to serve for the Red Storm. Ashanti Strange takes the first attempt at a serve receive, and it goes off her arms, out of bounds. A point for Monmouth United. It's going to be pushed across by Gustafson. Set by Diaz, and a hit deep and out of play by number 17, I do believe, Callie Mason. It'll be Katie Rotifer to serve for the Spartans. She is a senior. It is tied 1-1. Tip over, Strange is there. That was Diaz with the tip. Courtney Oakman with the hit. It goes off the hands of Kerrigan Sperry. A kill for Courtney Oakman. And BPC has a 1-point advantage here early in this contest. Rotifer's second serve. Diaz with the hit, or the set to Veronica Miller. And it's going to be 4 hits and a side out to the Red Storm. Diaz is going to go back to serve, I do believe. It is number 1, Maddie Diaz, back to serve. Diaz's serve is to Gustafson. Rotifer is there. She's going to set middle to Oakman. Oakman's going to get the tip and a kill. Oakman with her second kill. And Ashanti Strange in a jump serve comes back to serve. Janet Lentini checks in for the Spartans. Diaz sets back to Miller. It's dug by Gustafson. Now it's going to be Lentini with the tip. It's dug by Diaz. Bump set. It's going to go near side to Miller. It's off the net, and it's 4 hits. The hitting error results in a point for Ashanti Strange. And the Spartans, who lead 4-2 early here in set number 1. Miller with the dig. Diaz sets back to Miller. She tips it. Gustafson's there. The net, the set from Rotifer goes way to the net. Lentini couldn't get there. It's going to be a side out. Back to serve will be the libero. She wears number 2, Lucy Kane, for the Red Storm. Gustafson on the jump serve receive. That's going to be Oakman getting there, and she's not going to get it across. It's going to be 4 hits. First serve, the second service point of the game. First for Kane. Kane back to serve again. Off of Oakman. Out of bounds it goes. And it's a 5-4 advantage now for the home team on the scoreboard. Second point for Kane. The Red Storm lead 5-4. Jump serve coming again. This time it goes off of Oakman another time. 2 straight aces for Kane. Kane back to serve. Is struggling on serve receive suddenly is BPC. Rotifer is going to bump set to Lentini, who has to go back and push it across. Rodefer sets middle to Oakman, who tips it across. It was tipped there by number 18, Hinton. Now across it goes to Lentini, who pushes it across. Hinton again. This time it's going to be Miller on the attack. Gustafson is there. Rodefer to Lentini. Again, it's outside, but Lentini finds a good spot. Miller's going to push it. Jackson and Rodefer come together. Lentini pushes it across again. Diaz is there. Then it's Kane. Pushed across by number 6, Rebecca Bertelson. Reese Bertelson, excuse me. Gets the kill. 4 straight points for Kane. And Lentini gets called for the lift. And it's 8-4. 5 straight service points for Lucy Kane. Oakman with the serve receive. The attack, and it's going to be dug by Diaz, pushed across by Miller. Strange is there. Rodefer to Jackson. Diaz sets near side to Miller again. Dug by Ashanti Strange. Oakman's going to bump it across. It's going to be tipped and in. The kill by Bertelson again, her second. 6 straight points. And a timeout for the Spartans. We'll take one as well here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
And welcome back to West Prairie High School. Spartans, and I put the points on the wrong scoreboard side, folks. I apologize for that. I'm used to the Spartans being on the bottom. It's actually 9-4 Red Storm. I'll fix that here. 9-4 is the score. 6 straight service points for Kane, who is serving now, and another point for her.
Bushnell really struggling here on the service receive coming off of Kane's hand. We'll see if maybe they can work to do better there and get back into this game.
Very good jump serve for Lucy Kane. She puts a little spin on it and then drops it in. It goes out that time, and it's 10-5, and BPC will bring Elizabeth Gilfillan in. Taylor Gustafson will come out. Back to serve will be Courtney Oakman, with her team trailing 10-5. Diaz is going to set to Hinton, or excuse me, to Sperry. Lentini sends it across. Diaz sets now left side to Miller. It's in the net. It's tipped across, and it will be a point for BPC. 4 hits. Courtney Oakman gets the point for the Spartans. That ball is deep and well out of the court. Side out on the service there. Peyton Bowman checks in at libero. Back to serve will be number 4, Veronica Miller, for the Red Storm. Her serve is low, and Ashanti Strange can't get there. It's an ace for Veronica Miller. Jackson is there. Bowman's going to go to Strange, sending it across. Diaz to Bertelson, and she gets her 3rd kill. Veronica Miller gets her 2nd service point, and it's 13-6. Bowman with the serve receive. Jackson to Gilfillan, who hits it deep and in. Elizabeth Gilfillan with pretty good placement there, and she gets the kill. And a side out. Back to serve will be Erin Jackson, who's been playing very, very well of late for the Spartans. Erin Jackson, her first serve of the evening. 13-7 is the score. Her team is trailing. Diaz sets middle to Bertelson. Dug by Strange, sent across by Bowman. Kane is there. Now it's going to fall finally after several hits. Good rally by both teams, but BPC ends up with the point. Aaron Jackson gets the service point. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Red Storm as Jackson gets the point and the ace, and it's 13-9. Serve this time. Bertelson is going to come near side. The attack by number 7, Mackenzie Aguirre. She'll get the kill as it goes off the arm of Lentini.
Just as it looked like Bushnell was starting to build some momentum to try to get back in this game, a big play there from McGuire to shut that down.
Yeah, just like those serves we talked about, when it goes off the net, it's hard to adjust. And that time, the serve by number 25, Addison Gillen, is an ace. That's short to Strange. Lentini pushes it across. Kane is there. Diaz sets middle to Bertelson. Off of Bowman. And another point and another kill for Bertelson. That's her fourth. And it's 16-9 with the Red Storm on top. And another ace. It's 17-9. Checking in for the Red Storm is Angel Sargent. Deep to Strange. Bowman is there. Jackson bumps it across. Diaz. Kane's going to push it across. Strange. Jackson's going to go to Lentini. Lentini a little late. Hits it into the net. And it's going to be hitting air and another point for Gillen, who's got her fourth, and it's 18-9. Ashanti Strange, Jackson. Rodefer's going to send it across. Diaz sets middle to Bertelson, and she drives it home. 19-9. Fifth kill for Bertelson.
So far here, Bushnell with no answer for these up front attackers of United, and that's the reason that they have such a big lead here.
Short serve. Strange is going to get an overpass. Kane barrels it up, and Diaz, who did get to it and put it over the net, but gets into the net. So it's 19-10. Janet Lentini goes back to serve. Checking back in will be Madison Penn for the Red Storm. Lentini's serve. Kane is there. Back set Diaz to Bertelson, and she knocks it out of bounds. And Janet Lentini has her first service point. Diaz sets near side to Aguirre. Jackson stuck a hound out trying to get to it. Now Elizabeth Suter is going to replace Janet Lentini. Back to serve for for the Red Storm is Reese Bertelson. That's deep and out of play for Bertelson. So a pair of side outs. Makes it 19-13. Diaz sets near side. The attack by number 17, Callie Mason, is a kill. It goes off the block and then off of Ashanti Strange. And Ashanti Strange unable to do anything with that as it just ricocheted quickly, and they did raise it to 21. I thought it should be 21. They finally did get it there, 21-13. That number 9 back there serving again, Kerrigan Sperry. They went through a complete rotation, and she serves it into the net. BPC gets the serve back. As Katie Rotifer back to serve now. Ball is sent across by Madison Penn, and it falls in as BPC thought it was going to go out. They let it go. Checking in for the Red Storm is number 13, Lainey Butler. Back to serve is the setter, number 1, Maddie Diaz. Strange is there. Rotifer to Oakman, and Oakman will get another kill. That's Oakman's 3rd kill. Lentini checking back in for Elizabeth Suter. Back to serve will be Ashanti Strange for BPC. Diaz runs it down, and the Red Storm get it across. Lentini now on the set from Rotifer, can't get it over the net. And it's 23-14. I've never had so much trouble keeping up with the scores I've had here these 2 nights. I apologize, folks. It's 23-19, and Lucy Kane, who served 7 straight earlier and 2 aces, is back to serve again, with her team needing just 2 points to get a victory in set 1. Strange is there. Jackson sets Lentini. Lentini, they're calling a tip. They're calling a tip down there. It was tipped, they're saying. Lentini's going to get the kill. I thought that the line judge at the back did see it, and Lentini gets her first kill. Oakman goes back to serve. Gilfillan checks back in for Gustafson. And Oakman back to serve for BPC. It's 23-15, I think. That serve is out. 24-15.
Scoreboard is going to be inaccurate here in the building after that little miscommunication there on that tip, whether it was in or out. I believe it should be 24-15 now.
Yep, but it is back to serve is going to be number 4, Veronica Miller, and a sub coming in for the Red Storm. That is number 7, Mackenzie Aguirre. Miller's serve is into the net. BPC a chance here. They have to serve 8 straight to get a win, just to send it to overtime. Jackson's serve, it was dug by Bertelson. Aguirre is blocked by Gilfillan. I think that was tipped, but hit over by Rotifer. That was right at the net. Not a whole lot you could do about that when she couldn't get up to hit it. So it's 25-16. A set 1 win for the Red Storm. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
And welcome back to West Prairie High School IHSA Class A regional action. BPC down 1-0 to the United Red Storm. Red Storm come in the number 6 seed in sectional complex. BPC a little farther down the line. So the Red Storm, the home team on the scoreboard. That's why they're on the bottom here tonight, which screwed me up earlier. I do apologize for that. As Jamie, I knew I had to score 9, so I apologize. Just used to having Bushnell on the bottom, and I was just clicking the old points away. You know, John, how you get into a rhythm, and then you realize at the last second, hey, that's not right. So I'm sorry. Wes Strange, look, nice to have you on board with us tonight. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Haven't commented. Trish Kressler saying go Peyton. Trish Norton in Kansas. Jamie Anderson, thank you very much. And then, of course, Donna Giles watching us. Ashanti Strange is blocked, and then Oakman's going to send it across. And BPC gets the point here in set number 1. The first point of the set goes to BPC. Miller on the attack. Rotifer's there. Oakman to Strange. Strange is going to tip it. Rotifer a one-arm dig. Suter's there. Oakman's going to send a free ball across. Diaz to Miller. Miller's attack falls to the floor. Another kill for Veronica Miller. Actually, that's the first kill. Is that really her first kill? As many times as she hit, is that really her first kill? Did I miss something?
I mean, it seems like everyone on this United team is hitting the ball well tonight, and Bushel just has really no answer of these hitters up front, and it's proved dividends for the United here in that first set, and now here in the second set, we see a big block there up front.
Callie Mason gets her second block, and it's 3-1 Red Storm. Diaz again with the serve, and Gustafson can't control it. Diaz gets her second straight point. My scoreboard is just running away with me here. Diaz to Rotifer. Now it's Jackson, and it's dug by Kane, but nobody could do anything with it. A side out to BPC. Ashanti Strange going back to serve now for the Spartans. The senior from BPC has to find a way for her team to get a victory here in set 2 if they want to keep playing for a set 3 and a chance to go. And they're going to call a back row attack on the Heat, and we're knotted at 3. Shanta Strange gets her second service point. Diaz sets middle to Miller, and it's out. Boy, didn't Jackson touch that?
I kind of thought she did, but
well,
again, our opinions don't matter. It's all up to the judges. So.
No, our opinions do not matter. You're exactly right. Ashanti Strange, another serve. Miller, Diaz, back to Miller, and nobody touched that one. That one went deep. Oh, they did call a touch that time. I didn't think anybody touched that one. I missed that one, so who knows. We're knotted at 4 apiece now. After I correct the scoreboard, and Lucy Kane back to serve, and she was a monster in the first set. She has got a nasty jump serve. Oakman with this attack. Diaz sets to Miller. Miller on the attack, and it's off a rotor for Veronica Miller with another kill. Unofficially, that's her second. Sure seems like she had more than that.
And as you said, Kane is not who you want to see back there if you're a fan of the Bushnell Prairie City. Man, she has got a great serve, and it has caused trouble for them all night.
This is short to Oakman, and overpass. Kane is there after returning. Now it goes into Bertelsen, and she sets the little tip across. I'm going to haul off and just slam the ball at your face for 7 straight hits, and then I'm just going to tip it. Well, I'm not, because I can't jump that high, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's what she did there. I can't jump that high. These girls are killing the ball here tonight. It'll be if it ends up being, and Lentini's going to hit it deep and out of play.
And as you know, the winner of this game will be facing West Prairie in the second round of the regionals here.
It will be a fun one to watch if those two teams get together, if they both play the way they're playing right now. Oakman on the attack. Diaz to Miller. Miller's dug one-handed by Strange, but nobody can do anything with it. Veronica Miller gets her 3rd kill, and it's 8-4. Timeout on the floor, charged to BPC. This game being brought to you by Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the Bank of Friendly Service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender, a member FDIC. Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at mnbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call them at 309-772-2111. Kane goes back to serve again. Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell, for over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking as well as home and agricultural lending. Check out their branches on East Main and Cole Street in Bushnell. As another block, that time it was number 18, Abby Hinton, gets the block and the kill, and it's 9. That's 10 service points for Lucy Kane now. And I hope I'm saying, my one sheet said Lauren and the other one said Lucy, so I hope that this roster is right. So if I'm saying if it's actually Lauren, let me know, folks. Miller deep and out of play, a side out. BPC trails by 4. Gilfillan checks back in. Courtney Oakman goes back to serve for the Spartans. Courtney Oakman to serve for BPC. Right to Kane it goes. Diaz to Bertelsen. Off of Strange on a dig. Lentini tracks it down. Rodefer's going to send it across. Right to Kane on the free ball. Diaz sets middle to Bertelsen. And not a real hard hit, but a kill nonetheless. Her 7th. And it's a side out to the Red Storm. And Veronica Miller back to serve now for United. Rodefer to Lentini. Lentini hits it across. Miller's there. Diaz tracks it down. Bertelsen's going to have to bump it across. Bowman's there. Rodefer to Gilfillan. Dug by Kane. Diaz outside. It comes to Aguirre. Rodefer on the dig, and then it's a block. I'm going to give Bertelsen a block on that. I don't know if it was really a hit or a block. It was one or the other, but we'll give her a block. It's 11-5. Strange to Rodefer. Outside to Gilfillan. Off the block. She abused it that time, did Gilfillan, and Gilfillan gets her 2nd kill of the contest. A side out for BPC, and Erin Jackson back to serve now with her team trailing 11-6. Thank you, Jamie. It is Jamie, right? Yeah, thank you, Jamie. There's a side out on a service error. So I announced her name as Lauren, I think, in the starting lineups. If my memory serves me correctly, I did. So I apologize for that. I'll try to correct that for the future in starting lineups if I do them later. Jackson to Rodefer. It's Kane. Diaz. Aguirre on the kill.
Big hit there from United to extend out this lead and looking to put Bushnell away here in the second set and move on to the next round of regionals.
Addison Gillen back to serve. Strange Jackson with the set middle to Gilfillan, and she's going to get the kill. 13-7. Lentini going to take a seat. Suter's going to check in, and Suter's going to go back to serve for BPC. And a sub coming in for the Red Storm as well to play back row is Madison Penn for the Red Storm. Suter to serve now. Kane, Diaz, Bertelson, and Bertelson on the follow through got into the net. A point for Elizabeth Suter, her first of the contest, and it's 13-8. Nice serve, a nice dig, but then Aguirre Aguirre got it back into play. Nobody else could do anything with it, and it's 13-9 as Suter gets her second service point. Deep and out. 14-9 after the side out. And it will be Bertelson going back to serve for the Red Storm. To Strange. Jackson's going to tip it across. Miller's there. Diaz come to Aguirre. She's going to tip it. Dug by Rotifer. Suter. Jackson's going to push it across. Diaz going to back set now. Nice dig by Suter on the big-time attack. That was Mason on the attack. Now Mason's going to get it again, and this time Bowman can't get down there to get it. And Callie Mason, two huge hits there, John, and she gets her third kill.
Yeah, and she's been impressive all night, hitting the ball, scoring a lot of points here for United. And as we see there, just the sound off her hand on those two hits there is very impressive. As that one's going to land out of bounds, and it'll go back to United.
Another point for Bertelson. That's her second, as the camera having a little bit of hard time focusing for some reason tonight. Strange, Bowman. It's going to have to be a free ball by Jackson. It's going to fall short. Miller comes to get it. Diaz to Mason, who just tips it down the line, and it's out. A side out to BPC. They trail by 6, though, 16-10. Taylor Gustafson's going to check in for Gilfillan. Courtney Oakman back into the lineup for the libero Bowman, and Taylor Gustafson's going to serve for BPC. 16-10. The senior lofts it over. Here's Mason, going to tip it. Jackson is going to get called for the illegal hit. Wrong side, folks. I apologize again. 17-10 is the score. And back to serve is number 9, Kerrigan Sperry. Oakman on the attack. It's dug by Kane. Diaz to Mason. And it's out. Not get a touch, so it'll be a side out to BPC. 17-11. And Katie Rotifer, the senior, going back to serve, which unless BPC can stretch this to a third set, this will probably be her last serve of her high school career. She gets a point there, though. Her third, as she got the ace to fall, as it was an unpassable serve receive, or unsettable serve receive. Rotifer serves again right at Kane. Diaz is there to Mason. Off the block, and it's in. A kill for Mason, unofficially her fourth kill. And a side out for the Red Storm. It's 18-12. And Diaz back to serve for the Red Storm. Her serve is to Suter. Rotifer. Oakman on the hit. It's blocked. It's dug back up by Miller. Diaz is going to go to Miller. Miller from the outside the 10-foot line. It was tipped by Jackson. It went over Suter's head. Veronica Miller gets her fourth kill. And it's 19-12 here in set number 2. A chance to play West Prairie in the semifinals of regional action here in West Prairie if the Red Storm can get a win. A block by Mason that time. And another point as Diaz has served 2 straight here. Diaz to serve one more time. Gustafson comes to get it. Rotifer. Jackson on the attack. Kane gets it. Now Miller again from outside the 10-foot line. Deep to Suter. Rotifer is going to tip it across. Kane goes to get it. Not sure if it was going to be in or out. And Kane thought she had to get it. You can't blame her there. Can never fault hustle, and that's what she had there for the libero, Lucy Kane. Ashanti Strange, the jump serve, the senior, probably her last serve unless they can find a way to get to 3 sets. She's going to get an ace. Ashanti Strange, 4 points and an ace now for BPC. One of 4 seniors playing in this contest. Kane, Diaz, Miller from the middle is deep and out of play. It's 20-15. 5 service points for Ashanti Strange now. Miller's there. Diaz to Miller from the middle. Dug by Rotifer. It's over. Diaz has to go back and get it. I'm not sure if it was going to be in or out, but it was too close to let go. And it's another point for Ashanti Strange, and BPC's clawed back to within 4, 20-16. Jump serve again. This time it goes to Mason on the attack. Oakman now it's going to come over to Mason again. Jackson's going to put it across. Diaz, Kane goes out to Hinton. Oakman's going to send it across. Diaz is there again. Now Kane to Miller, who hits it across. Oakman's there. Rotifer out to Lentini. They call 2 hits on the set by Rotifer, a side out. It's 21-16, and the one person the Spartans don't want to see serving, Lucy Kane, is back to serve for the Red Storm. Jump serve. Strange is there. Rotifer to Oakman. Kane. Diaz. Kane from the back row. Strange on the dig. Oakman deep. That is Sperry back there. Now it's going to be Miller hitting it into the net. A side out for BPC. It's 21-17. The senior Courtney Oakman going back to serve now as her team needs some points. They are down to the last breath here. Bertelson on the attack. Strange, Rotifer. Lentini's going to have to send a free ball across. She does. It's going to be an overpass, and it's going to fall. The free ball comes across. Sperry comes diving up, and overpass falls, and it's 22. And Miller goes back to serve for the Red Storm. 22-17. Bowman struggling with the pass. Strange. Now it's going to be Jackson sending the free ball across. Kane is there. Diaz sets to Bertelson. Bertelson off the block of Gilfillan's. Dug and pushed across by Lentini. Diaz is going to tip it across. Gilfillan hits it back. Diaz a bump set. It's going to come to Bertelson, who sends the free ball across. Strange is there. Rotifer now middle to Gilfillan. Off the net. It's going to fall to BPC side, and it's going to go back to the Red Storm side, and Hinton's going to get her first kill. And it's 23-17. A timeout on the floor. Charge to BPC. This game being brought to you by Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. And also, thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital and Rehabilitation Center's best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced, dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff, so UYMDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Miller back to serve. It's going to be Gilfillan's going to send a free ball across. Kane, Diaz, Bertelson, Bowman on the dig, pushed across by Jackson. Now it's going to be Aguirre on the attack, and off the block of Gilfillan, it will fall. And it is 24-17 as Aguirre gets her third kill. Miller gets another service point. It's her third unofficially. and a chance to send her team to the semifinal round of IHSA Regionals. Rodefer's digging just like she always does. Ashanti Strange gets it across. A couple seniors trying to stay alive. Aguirre with the hit. Bowman. Jackson sends it across. Miller's there. Diaz. Middle to Bertelson. Off the tip. Rodefer sends it across, and it's out of play, and that's how the season will end for BPC. 25-17 in game number 2, so it's 25-16, 25-17. Here at West Prairie High School, BPC's season ends in the regional quarterfinals with a 25-16, 25-17 loss to the United Red Storm. Red Storm will play tomorrow night against West Prairie in the semifinal round. You'll be able to listen and watch that here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH on our Hewlett Public Pro LLC YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody joining us. Jamie Anderson, thank you for your help. Got a couple sponsors to recognize, and then we'll do some stats here, so don't anybody take off. Game brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All of this for $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. Open April through October for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for weekly or daily updates. Currently, they have pumpkins and other fall goodies available. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. And Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District and especially Spartan Athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021, and enjoy your fall athletic campaign. So, take a look at some stats here for BPC and the United Red Storm. We'll start with BPC. They were the visiting team tonight. Katie Rodefer in her final game as a Spartan on the volleyball floor finishes with 3 points and an ace. Courtney Oakman, 1 point and 3 kills. Ashanti Strange, 6 points and an ace. Elizabeth Suter, 2 points. Janet Lentini, 1 point and 1 kill. Elizabeth Gilfillan, 2 kills. Aaron Jackson, 2 points and 1 ace. For the United Red Storm, again, these stats are all unofficial, but they spread the stats out extremely well. That'll be a fun game tomorrow night between West Prairie and United. Maddie Diaz, 4 points and a whole bunch of set assists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, or 11, 14. Can't add 18, 19 unofficial set assists, and probably a few more than that for Maddie Diaz. Lucy Kane had 10 service points and 2 aces. Veronica Miller had 3 points, an ace, and 4 kills. Rebecca Bertelson had 2 points, a block, and 7 kills. Mackenzie Aguirre had 3 kills. Kerrigan Sperry had a point and an ace. Callie Mason, who seemed way more dominant than this at the net, but she finished with 1 block and 4 kills. Abby Hinton had 1 block and 1 kill. And Addison Gillen had 4 points and 2 aces for the United Red Storm. Don't forget, again, both games again tomorrow night will be here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH on our YouTube channel, Hewlett Public Pro LLC. It will be West Prairie playing United Red Storm, and it will be Hartsburg-Emden playing the North Fulton Wildcats. Both those matches will be live here, and then the championship game will be live here as well. Thanks for joining us tonight. I guess I should let John say anything. John, what do you think? Pretty good performance by United Red Storm.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and they play well throughout all the season. I've watched both their matchups against West Prairie. Again, they split the season series, so I think we're definitely in for a good matchup tomorrow night. Not sure which way that one's going to go, but it's always exciting.
That's got 3 written all over it, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does. Most certainly. We're in for a long night tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, Hartsburg-Emden. I'm excited to see Hartsburg-Emden. You know, all the years that I've covered volleyball and followed West Prairie and Colchester and all that stuff, I don't know if I've ever got to see Hartsburg-Emden play.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. So it would be exciting to have them here on our home floor, I guess.
Yeah, it will be. Hopefully West Prairie can find their way there. If you're a West Prairie fan, if you're a United fan, of course you're hoping they can find their way to Hartsburg-Emden. But Hartsburg-Emden is the number 1 seed in the sectional complex. So we'll see what they have to offer tomorrow night. It'll be a first for both of us, I guess, tomorrow night. So thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Greg Phelps will be back here tomorrow night, at least for the West Prairie call. I don't know if he's going to call both of them or not, but he might. He'll be back tomorrow night, and then we'll see you again on Thursday for the championship game. For John Burton, I'm Dwayne Hewlett. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll talk to you again very soon.